Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Simeralla, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about basic landscaping. So today I built this very basic home with base game only. It's a very small plain home because I wanted to show you how you can just fix it up with little simple things, such as number one, you go into wall sculptures and you got your window box. So if you're a little bit intimidated about landscaping and you just want to fix up your home, you can use window boxes just like this and place them on your windowsill, and make sure you're holding down that Alt button so that you can move freely and place it wherever you want it. So there you go. I just placed these window boxes, and you can place it lower, you can place it high, you can have it completely sitting on the windowsill or just below it. Whatever you like, whatever your heart desires. No one can tell you what's wrong, what's right. It's whatever you like and how you like it. Okay, so the next thing that I like to do is build a pathway. I like to build a pathway from the door to where my sin will pop up. So I go into terrain tools. Don't be scared. I go into terrain tools and I go into paint tool. And I go into stone and pavements. And if I want to make kind of like a curve pathway, I use the circle here. And you can make it big size, small size, but you kind of want to keep it to where the circle is just a little bit bigger than the door. And what you're going to do is you're going to hold down that left mouse button. And you're going to hold, let me back up just a little bit so you can see. You're going to hold down, well, you're not going to hold down that. I don't want that. I want, let's see. Let's try this one, Cliff Huggers. You're going to hold down the left mouse button, and then you're going to drag it, but with a curve. That's kind of a slight curve. Let's do it again. So you're going to hold down the left mouse button. You're going to drag and curve. That's a little bit better. Okay, so see how I took it from the door to right about where your sim pops up. So now you have some window boxes and you have a pathway. So you're on your way to a really nice landscaping. So the next thing I like to do is place my trees. Okay, so there are a couple of things that you want to remember. You want to remember to kind of match your surroundings, but most importantly, you want to match the style of the home. Now this is very basic, but it can be pretty, and to elevate it just a little bit, you can put these nice trees here. I like to put it right by the doorway, and then on the other side, it just gives it kind of like, I don't know, like a little storybook, It gives it, I don't know, it makes it pretty. But if you're not into that prettiness, you can take those away and you can match, like I said, your surroundings. So you have oak trees, you have cherry trees, you have cherry weeping trees. So we can go for, let's see, where's that oak tree? There's an oak tree. Oak trees are kind of big, but you can turn it around and you can downsize it. Now to downsize anything, you use your bracket. So you could downsize using your left bracket, or you could upsize and use your right bracket. So we're going to downsize. We're going to make it a little bit smaller. And I like sometimes my tree a little bit right here or over here. But for right now, we're going to put it there. And then I also like to do kind of like 2 trees in the front, but on opposite sides, but not directly across from each other. So we're going to downsize that. You're going to turn it around, and when you turn, you could do it just like that. So there you go. You have a pathway, you have flower boxes, and you have a tree. So that's just one simple way of doing things. Now, if you want more, let's take this tree away. If you want more, I can give you more. So let's say you want shrubbery in front of your home. So you go to shrubs, right? Let's say you want to use this one. Oh my goodness, this is too small for you. So what do? You upsize it. So you click it, there you go, you place it, you turn it, and it's just that simple. If you want more, you can do more. Let's do more. Let's do it on the opposite side. Turn it. There we go. So you have some shrubbery. Let's say you want another one. Let's say you put one right here at the end of your pathway. And there's some shrubbery. So that's one way. But let's say you want to put, let's say, a flower bed, right? You want to use a flower bed. You want to do it on your own. You go into fencing, okay? And you go into smooth keeper. And you press that right there. You could pick any one. Let me go down one so you can see the squares. And you want to do it one tile away from the home, just like this. And this is kind of like guidance and organization, really, because it's like a coloring book. You want to keep within the line. So you're going to go back to your terrain tool, and you're going to go to paint tool, but this time you're going to go into grass and flowers, and you're going to pick this do or die, which is basically dirt. You have this one and you have this one. So I'm going to grab this one. I'm going to go with a smaller square, and I'm just going to hold and drag and make my dirt. Okay? So I have my dirt. Now I'm going to put my shrubbery inside of this flower bed. Okay? So once again, I'm going to pick this one, and we can keep it small. You can, put whatever you want. Usually when you are doing landscaping, like around, you want to kind of have it in different ways, different sizes. But when you are doing a flower bed, you kind of want to keep it, neat, because that's what a flower bed is about, right? It's about keeping your shrubbery and your flowers all nice and neat. Now, if you use the Alt key, you can move it forward. You can have it like this, or, move it, switch it around. I want to put this over here. You can make, like I said, you can make this bigger, turn it around, move these over, hold the Alt key, move this one over. Let's say you wanted another one. You can always use the eyedropper, and it will duplicate that one for you. Size it up, turn it around. Okay. Look, you've made a flower bed all on your own with just those simple little moves. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can take away, if it's too much for you, you can take away some of those window, what do you call those window beds thing? And you can just leave it like that. You can also extend your pathway if you wanted to. You can make it bigger. You can bring it all the way like towards the back. Take it, hold it down. Oh, we're going this way. Or you can take it down. Oh, I'm going this way. And if the pathway seems to be too plain for you, you can always add to it. And what I mean by that is you can add some shrubbery to your pathways. Base game only. Let's see. Here we go. I go into shrubs, and I like to use the low-laying yellow flowers. And then you can kind of hold Alt. You hold Alt, and you can turn it around to where it hugs the pathway. But you also can hold down and use Shift to make multiple ones without, having to go back and forth and click. So you can kind of, like I said, hug. That's my interpretation of it. Hug the pathway. And then also what I like to do is I like to use rocks. Don't be afraid to use these rocks because they are just as important as flowers and shrubbery. So you can downsize them. What I like to do is I like to use the oak key, and I like to tuck it in just a little bit. Let it peek out just a tad. And it just, I don't know, just brings a little bit of life to it. Just like, and you can just place them anywhere, really. You can even put some in your flower bed if you wanted to. So you just make it really small. You put the bracket, and you can just place it right there if you wanted to. And then also another thing I like to use just to brighten up my home is I like to use lighting. And you go to the outdoor one where it says outdoor lights, and you have your selection. If you have more packs, you have more selections, but this is just base game. So I like to use this one, and then you can just place it and turn it around, place it wherever you want. You can place it in your flower bed. You can place it, along the pathway. You can even place one here, like on top of the door, on the side. And it really brings out your home. It makes it really pretty, okay? And there's one more thing. Now, if you didn't want to build your very own flower bed, you can go into Debug and get these. So let me show you. When I told you about, BB Show Hidden Objects, BB Live Edit Objects, once you do that, you type in debug, and you click any one of these debugs, and you click it, and it brings up your debug items, things that you probably wouldn't find, within the game. Okay. So, let me see where I found them at, and then I can show you. See, I found them along here. Now, this really goes with like Oasis Springs because it's a little bit deserty, and that's where you probably will find them. But you can use them anywhere really. So let me show you how I use this. So I take one of these, right? And you could use some Debug Trees. Let's say I want to use this tree. And it's a big tree, right? So you downsize it. Really downsize it. And you just place it inside. But you have to be aware, and you have to know exactly where you want this, because once you place everything and you say, oh my God, I want to place this somewhere else, it won't move with it. You know what I mean? So make sure this is where you want it. You place it there. And let me continue landscaping this for you. And you just, randomly place. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just randomly place. I'm going to do 3, let's just say. Okay, let's do 3 of those. I don't want to search for any of the flowers, but they're in here in Debug. Yeah, so let me just go back so I can show you some of the flowers, which it's faster this way. So, like I said, stick within your stuff, you place it. Some of them you have to raise up, so you hold Alt and the number 9 to raise up. Okay, let's get a little closer. Some of them, like, like, see how it can be hidden? So that one's hidden, right? So I hold Alt and 9. Oops, that's too much. And 0, Alt and 0 can place it down. So you could do just that. Let's get some grass. I'm going to downsize that, put that there. And this does take a little bit of time because you're placing them everywhere. Okay, so yeah, you can use this, and like I said, Alt and 9. You're going to be raising it up so that they pop out. And you can use some flowers. Some flowers need raising, some flowers don't need raising. Let's see what else. And you can get the big ones to where it takes up more space. These really take up a lot of space, so you can use that. Let's see. Let's have more grass. Have more grass over there. Raise it up just a tad bit. You can put rocks. Like I said, rocks are your friend. Don't forget about them. Let's put another rock right here. Let's go back and do some more. I like these. There you go. Wildflowers, because it takes up a lot of space. So you're not like there forever placing flowers, but you get the gist of it. It's like and it comes in handy, if you don't want to. Look how pretty that looks. You can place them wherever. You can make a line. It doesn't matter. So I like to use these, and they come in different shapes, different sizes. And the good thing about this is, like I said, if you want to move it, everything stays in place. It doesn't move along with the this flower bed, miniature golf looking type of thing. It doesn't move. So let's say I want to move it. I'm moving it, and look, it's still there. It's and it stays in its shape. So that's a good thing. And then you can put it back. Ish. There we go. Hold on. There we go. And you could keep it. So this is just basic ways of doing very simple landscaping, and it will make your home, your basic home, really come out and come alive. There's 2 different types of window boxes. Like I said, you can use whichever you want, whichever kind you want. And these things all just pop. So, and if you don't want to use a curved pathway like I did, you can simply just erase. Watch this. It's gone. Oh, well, kind of gone. Some of it's still there. Ah! What the heck? Oh, I'm using the eraser. Oh, yeah. Crying out loud. Ugh. It's been a long day, guys. But Yeah, so if you just want to use a straight pathway, you can use, and you don't want to use the terrain at all, you can use flooring, and you go into stone, and you can pick your flooring, any type of flooring you want. You can make just a straight pathway, just like this, and you could bring it across, just like that. You could do it that way, or you can do it another way where you can pick a different type of tile. Let's bring this down so we can see those squares, and you can just do like a zigzag type of thing. And you can make it fancy, and go back into here, and then you could place like your shrubbery in between the tiles, and you can make a pathway like that. There are so many things you can do. It's just endless possibilities. But that was like simple ways, simple little tricks just to make your home, your basic home, stick out. I'm Simeralla, and I am signing out. Thank you for staying around. See you next time.